Hey sisters, it's your girl Jalisa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a mini tutorial on how I achieve this 2-strand kinky twist. As well, we're going to get into a little bit of our emotions and get in touch with our empowerment side. So yeah, if you're interested, just stay tuned. I know you want to hear more. Just stay tuned. Keep watching.
It's been a while and I put my work in now. Stay down for you, yeah, we ride it out.
So let's start off with this hair. This is a kinky 2-strand twist. So far it's taken me, what time is it? A long time. It's taken a long time. Yeah, you ladies know that it takes a really long time to do your hair. So this is just a part of my self-care regimen that I'm trying out. I'm really trying to put a little bit extra time and thought into my self-care just so, you know, I'm keeping up like maintenance. Just the way you have to take maintenance to your other assets in life, you really need to have maintenance times for yourself, for your body, for your soul, and all that. So today, it's hair day. So my hair is clean and blow dried and nicely moisturized with a few different products that I use on a regular basis. As you can see, I'm done the majority of my hair, so I'm just going to show you how I achieve this look on this little piece that I have left. Right now, I am using Murray's Lock Gel. And I also have this. This is a cover from my Blue Magic grease. And what's in here is some Blue Magic, some Jamaican black castor oil, just a whole bunch of mixture of oils that my scalp loves. So this is what I use. So what I do is I just have my part here. I take a little bit of my oil on my finger and I just grease up my scalp. A lot of people are like afraid to use Blue Magic and stuff like that. Personally, I just think like this is the stuff that used to work in my hair when I was a kid. Like this is what my mom used. There wasn't no Shea Moisture. There wasn't Carol's Daughter and, you know, stuff like that. Those products are great, but I still like to stick to, you know, products that used to work when my hair was nice and long and flourishing as a child. I forgot to tell you what kind of hair I'm using. This is the hair that I'm using. What is this? Some Jamaican Locks hair. So far, I've just used a pack and a little bit, and I still have a lot left. So if I were to just be able to grab one pack, like one pack could stretch. So yeah, I just start by parting off the little area that I want. I tend to do like my front, the front row a little bit smaller just so it looks neater. And I even take one of these like sections and break it in half from my front row because my edges, like my edges row is really fragile and it's really growing back. And you know what, I'm actually gonna throw up a Throwback Thursday video of what my edges and hair look like, so stay tuned for that. I split that parted section in half. I go ahead and give this a bit of a twirl, and what I do is with one hand I twist the hair in like this. Until it's looking twisted. The other hand, I do in the same direction. Keep them twisted. Okay, and now I'm twisting them together, the two separate pieces. And while I'm doing that, you can see I'm kind of like twisting them as I go. It kind of helps the hair just to, like, you know, hug each other. Just hug, guys. Hug up each other. And as I go, I dipping my finger into my Murray's Lock Gel and just buttering it up. And there you go. This is what that twist is looking like. nicely attached and even flowing pretty naturally. You feel me? Okay, so I'm gonna continue doing that, continue my final row of hair, and I just wanna talk to you guys a little bit. I've been meeting with a lot of people just expressing that they fear their abilities. And, like, for example, say they have an idea and they want to go forward with that idea, but there's people in their circle that they feel that are going to judge them. They have doubt within themselves that they can actually do it, and just a whole bunch of negativity that we kind of put on ourselves. I mean, and it's really not healthy. And it really makes it even harder for us to pursue our dreams and our goals when we are doubting ourselves. What we really need to realize is the fact that we are so capable and we are so strong, and we're all born with that passion inside of us. We're all born with some sort of creation within us, and it's just for us to stir things up in our minds and stir things up in our hearts, to figure out what that passion is in order for us to put it out into the universe and have it serve ourselves and have it serve the better needs of others. I think that a big contributing factor to why we really doubt ourselves is the fear of being judged and the fear of being misunderstood. Also, a big one is comparing, like us constantly comparing ourselves to other people, and the accomplishments and the abilities of other people. A lot of times, instead of using other people's blessings and things that you like in them, we use that as a way to kind of hold ourselves back instead of using it as inspiration for us to pursue and achieve our own accomplishments. Really not putting ourselves in the position to even try to win because we're so distracted by other people winning, and we compare ourselves saying like, oh, my idea is not that great, so I'm not even gonna go through with it, or so and so's already done the same thing that I want to do, so really there's no point because they're always going to be better than me. And that's not true, because nobody's you, and nobody can give the world the same things that you can give the world. Nobody can speak the way that you do. Nobody has the same ideas that you do. So it's very important for us to take the time to learn ourselves. I think that's the best start, is to learn who we are, what kind of things we like, what kind of things we're great at, and figuring out how to use those things to our greater benefit. And I've learned that as you start to know who you are, and you know what you can provide, and you're aware of the fact that nobody can do what you do, it makes things really a lot easier to try. It's easier to put yourself out there, and because you first recognize yourself and you first recognize your abilities. When you recognize your worth, nobody can tear you down. Nobody can tell you any differently, because you know what you're worth and you know your abilities, and you know that you're just the bomb. So I encourage you all that if you do not know your passion, if you're not sure of the types of things that you're good at, and you don't know what can put you on top of your game, sit down and think about 3 things that you're passionate about and start working at it. Start strengthening your skills. And as you become more comfortable in your skills, you become more confident. And when you're more confident, you're able to exude that confidence, and then nothing else matters. Once you get to the point where you exude confidence, nothing can hold you back, nothing can break you down, and you go for it because you know that anything you do is gold. Anything I touch is gold. That's how I see it. Anything I put my mind to, I can succeed at, because I'm confident in my skills. Yep, that's your task for this week. Learning about yourself. What do you like? What don't you like? What are you really good at? And how are you going to use these things or practice the things that you're really good at so that you'll be comfortable and confident in your abilities. Now back to this hair. As you can see, I finished up the last row. Now what I'm gonna do is, okay, looking at this hair, right? It looks nice depending on how it's laying from my perspective. Like you see what I mean? Some pieces are just a little bit too unruly for me. So what I'm gonna do, I mean, if you do any sort of Kanekalon hairstyle, you know that you can dip these bad boys in some hot water. So to finish off this hairstyle, I'm just gonna dip it in some hot water just so it's a little more less stiff. You feel me? And yeah, I hope you liked that tutorial. If you enjoyed that tutorial and talk, please leave a comment below and just let me know. Change my hair, probably, I was gonna say way too much, but it's not way too much because I love changing my hair and I'm gonna continue changing my hair. And you know I look bomb every time I change my hair. So you'll see me switching up my hair very often. And don't worry, I'm gonna teach you how I do it. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Later. Oh, and another thing. Please stop doubting yourself. Please know that we are all humans. We all live and grow at our own pace and our own levels. And there are so many things, there's so many horrible things that you could be doing. But instead, you're worried that people are not perceiving you the way that you want to be perceived, or people are not seeing your real worth and your real value. You worry about how you judge yourself. Worry about the person that you see in the mirror. Worry about, as a matter of fact, why worry? You're important, you're creative, you're successful, you're a winner, and you need to believe that. So stop worrying. Stop worrying about if other people understand, or if other people get it, or see your big picture, or believe in you. Because once you believe in yourself, once you understand yourself, nothing else matters. Because other people's opinions and beliefs and understandings of you and the world and even themselves have nothing to do with how amazing you are. So continue to be yourself, continue to learn about yourself, continue to love yourself, and be confident and comfortable in who exactly you are. Because that's all that matters. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my hair and talk video. Stay tuned for more. Until next time.
It's been a while and I put my work in now. Stay down for you, yeah, we ride it out.